Good afternoon. Good afternoon. There's a notebook here with speeches. I don't have one. Anyway, good afternoon. It is great to be here. Bob, thank you so much. Tracy, what an amazing luncheon. Michael Preparati, it is so good to see you. I was teasing him earlier, so that's makeup for that earlier thing. But it is really amazing to be here and to be with all of you. We've had some great speakers already making the case of why we're here, of why we're Democrats, of what's at stake. And I'm not going to repeat what they said. I can't say it as well as they have, but I am so grateful for each and every one of the elected officials who are here today. Everyone who is in office or running for office, can you raise your hand again so everyone can see you? Thank you. As you know, it's not easy running for office, but I'm going to talk about the heroes in this room, that is everybody and the job we have. The call to action. It's been made and said and stated. We've heard the histories, we've heard the narratives, we've heard the case of why be a Democrat. I'm going to take you to a slightly different place. In Washington right now, the National Portrait Gallery is an exhibit about Watergate. 50 years since President Nixon resigned. It's not surprising there would be an exhibit about Watergate. I want you to think ahead 50 years from today about the exhibit at the Smithsonian on January 6th, the insurrection, what we call the insurrection at the Capitol. But the exhibit doesn't talk about an insurrection. It talks about a new beginning. It talks about how that's where it started and how America was changed. That's not the exhibit any of us want to see. Each and every one of you in this room today are writing the story and have the chance to write what's going to be in that exhibit. Our challenge is to make sure that when our children and our grandchildren visit Washington and go to the Smithsonian and see the exhibit on January 6th, they see an exhibit that says our nation withstood an assault on our democracy. Our Constitution held democracy survived. Alexi was talking earlier about how important it is to have Alexi as our Secretary of State next year. We see more than 2/3 of the Republicans on ballots across the country saying they will not accept the outcome of the election. Imagine that. Our democracy, that foundation of everything this nation has built over the last 246 years, is based on a simple premise. That every citizen will cast a vote, that every vote will be counted, and that the tally of the votes will reflect the will of the people. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. After every election, we come together and work to make a more perfect union. That is in doubt. That is at risk. This is a moment that calls for heroes, and the heroes of the moment are each and every one of you. The calls you make, the doors you knock on, the strangers you speak to as you go about your daily lives, telling them that they have to vote for candidates who will respect our Constitution, defend our democracy, and secure our future, depends on you. So let me just say thank you for all that you do. Bob, thank you for that incredible introduction. I can't tell you how grateful I am for our friendship, for the friendship with everybody in this room, because alone none of us can achieve what is necessary. But together, we can achieve anything that is possible. Let's get this done. Thank you.